Hello everybody and welcome back to Trails in the Sky, second chapter. Still foggy, still spooky, fog's getting bigger, but maybe we can stop it, I don't know. We've got a couple of monsters to hunt here before we do anything else, so let's just get on with that. For some reason I wanted to go to Milchmain Road first, even though it's listed second. I don't remember any more of my reasoning last week. I definitely faffed about it last week, but I can't remember why I wanted to go to Milchmain Road first, but that sure is what we're doing today, so yeah. Right, yes, so last time let me think, what did we do last time? Because, like, we came back to town after having had that night out. That's right, we had to go to Perzel Farm to evacuate the people there. Now I remember. Yeah. We had to go to Perzel Farm to get Estelle's old buddy. Theo was her name, I think? Ah, god damn it. Couldn't slip out of here. Okay, you big uglies, come on then. It was nice and surrounded too. Nasty little things. We were gonna go, to Perzel Farm to evacuate the folks there. You know, the guys had spent the night patrolling and, like, no major issues. Like, no one else got attacked. But, yeah, so the plan was to evacuate people from the hinterland since oh my god, Zin can really move across the... What gear have I given to him that gives him that kind of ability? He can run across the entire board. Wow. I guess it helps that we started in the dead middle with this surprise attack, actually. Yeah, so we were gonna go to Perzel Farm. Estelle's friends are there, so, you know, Theo, I think, and the rest of the Perzels, so we were gonna go save them. Evacuate them out of there before, like, any more bad stuff happens. But when we got there, we got too late. Like, as we came in, we heard the chime of a terrifying bell, and fog monsters, like proper, like, spooky fog creatures. Look, what were they called? They were called something weird. Well, I'm sure we'll find out in a bit. They assaulted us there as we went there. By the time we'd beat the fog monsters, the Perzels had all been put into a coma, and that really put Estelle in a bad funk, which... understandable. Not shocked, but yeah. She was in a bit of a bad spot mentally for a bit there until Shara spoke some sense into her, so then we were able to move on, and unfortunately, meanwhile the lads went north to the mines and were able to evacuate everybody from the mines just fine, so no worries on that end. Boy, you are beat up. How beat up is Olivia? He needs 2,500 health. Have any healing item that'll drop that much. Passion omelet. Good. There we go. Let's cook up a couple of passion omelets to make up for the one that I used right there. In fact, I only could make the couple. I ran out of bird eggs on that one. Darn. Okay. Yeah. So, we didn't really have any good leads. Oops, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Hold on. I was investigating all the spots, but I don't think the monster we're looking for is here. Okay, let's just go this way. We didn't have any good leads until the... I forget his name every time. The one bracer guy who hangs out here in Roland came back and reported hearing a weird bell chiming in the Mistwald. So that's our best bet. It's such a good bet that we in fact suspect that it's just a big old trap that Ouroboros is setting up for our heroes, you know. What the? Oh, there's a chest that I've already gotten, right, okay. So, no. But, since we literally do not have anything else to work with, we're just gonna walk into this trap. That's just how it's gonna have to go. So, yeah. But we cannot do that quite yet, since I have a couple of monsters to hunt, one which is here on the Milchmain Road. No, sorry. Oh my god, I know how to read books, don't worry, I'll read this. It's called the Death Specular. Should be somewhere around here. Then we gotta go to Esmelas Tower as well to find something called Thunderquaker. so there. My typical scatterbrained recap while I'm trying to focus on the game and that. Wait, hold on. What the heck is this? I've never noticed this before. You guys, I found like some kind of like turbo speed button. If you hold down R2, you will run even faster. Jeez, okay. I was just completely randomly and impatiently pressing buttons, and I just found this. Jesus, we are zooming. Okay. Good to know. Wow, that's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Why is that feature there? Hidden like that. But it's also, if you're walking normally, it even speeds you up when you do that. That is so weird. Alright. Whoa, how did I miss a treasure chest over here? Zeran powder. You obtained the Emperor's new clothes. Not. Well, how would I know? Because they're invisible. I can't possibly tell what they look like. Okay, well, I feel like I've now explored everything. And I haven't bumped into any weird death specular. So, Or was there like one more area? I feel like this is gonna be Vert Bridge though, right? Yep, here we are at the checkpoint, so yeah. So this death specular, oh boy. This is Milchmane Road though, right? It just said there, Milchmane Road, so I am in the right place. This dangerous monster is just like, apparently a little bit elusive, so we're gonna have to do another pass. I'll admit I kind of ran willy-nilly all over the place. This is a huge area, the plains of Western Roland, so like I don't think it actually is like it is that, you know, if the monster isn't like straight on the road like the giant foot was, it might not be that easy to find it. If they were being really dirty, it would look like one of these man traps that are all over the place and like just kind of trip you up. So I'm also but I don't think that's correct, so I don't want to spend too much mental energy on that, but like I am looking a little bit at the minimap there to make sure that there's little blips there for these guys, because the special monsters do not show up on the minimap when you are looking for them, so I really don't want to have to fight another man trap. And now that I said that out loud, I'm probably going to bump into them, but like I really would rather save on fighting them. Oh, no, I guess I didn't walk down the road, Percival Farm Road, so let's just make sure that the guy isn't sitting on this road. No, it wasn't. Okay, this is getting annoying, this density of enemies. It doesn't help that these guys are massive, so I'm constantly about to bump into them. I don't know why I dropped by Percival Farm. The monster's not gonna be here. Would say Percival Farm if it did, but over here we should find, here's the people KO'd. Here's still Kevin.
Hey, you guys! Finished your report to the guild, huh?
Yeah. How's everyone doing?
Don't worry about them. They're just sleeping. Any progress on the investigation?
We can't be certain, but we've pinpointed a location of interest. Won't be easy going, but we have to at least check it out. It's the large forest in the southeast, Mistwald.
Mistwald, huh? Largest forested region in all of Liberal, right? Sounds like you already know what you're in for, so there ain't much more for me to say. Just, be careful. Your line of sight's the biggest issue for sure.
Take care of everyone here, Kevin.
No problem.
That was cute. That was a example in action of the famous updating dialogue of every damn NPC in the Trails games that I've talked about. And someone in the comments mentioned that, like, apparently even in the later games, which are more elaborate and have, like, more voice acting in them, and, you know, production values are a little bit bigger, you know, like Cold Steel and so forth. Like, even them, they still can just run around and talk to NPCs all day and all night. And, like, whenever the plot, like, advances even a cinch, they'll be there, you know. the new dialogue from the NPCs. Okay. Alright, I've gone through this area also. I'd say I did a pretty thorough job. Man, every time I'm like, okay, there's a monster hunt, I'll take care of this real quick so that we can get on with it. Every time something happens to like actually stretch it out like insanely. It's either the monster is so elusive that I waste endless amounts of time looking for it, or like it's just really tough and I like KO and have to try again. You know, this is not my first time that this happens. I was super hoping that we just kill both of these guys. Like I could somehow fit it into the the Monday episode, and then we'd just be good for the Tuesday episode to move on with the main story. But it's kind of not looking that way, because we are now back in Roland. Man, are you kidding me? I know this is like a really expansive area, this plane. But like, for the life of me, I don't understand how I've managed to like miss this death specular thing. Like, I have, in my mind, now combed all 3 areas of the road pretty dang thoroughly, and I've been spinning the camera around very much just to make sure that it's not like in a blind spot that I can't find it in, you know. There was way back in first chapter, I think it's the 3rd monster you hunt in Bose is the King Scorpion. That one, I think I mentioned that like when I played this years and years ago on my own, you know, before recording it for you guys, I played a little bit of first chapter. I remember that scorpion was something I had to look up, because if you're running around with the camera in default position like this, the scorpion is hidden from view behind a tree. Like you have to flip the camera around to be like, oh, there it is. It's behind that tree over there. So I like bungled that on my first go. So that's why I was able to find that scorpion so quick when I played for you guys' entertainment. Okay, never mind. Here we go. I don't know. How did I manage to miss such an obvious creature this many times, I wonder? But it's right here. It's right here by the Pearsall Farm Road. Like, I was coming this way, right? Like, I must have dipped out to the left. Or, sorry, the right, excuse me. When I was heading this way to the right, I must have dipped out just before the camera could, like, pan over to show this guy here. Alrighty then. Well then. Apologies for getting a little gripey there, but, now we've got the monster, now we just need to beat it. So there's the Death Specular. It's got all these piecorns that we faced off in the Mistwald with as backup. Alright. Oh my god, it's been so long since I had our boy Zin in the party. Now I need to really scratch my head to remember how you played this silly guy. Wanted to at least buff him up right away. Cool. Will-O-Wisp. Oh, that's big damage. Not good. Is there any, like... Yeah, we could do La Crest. Let's go. Over here, we could do La Forte, but I think Clock Up EX is always the smart play with Estelle. Begin with that. Oh, no. Okay. Well, we can impede this guy, so let's go do it. Stop that move. Ooh, we're still very barely on the edge there. Should be able to hopefully benefit from La Crest. I don't know, it's a little there and there. Oh, barely benefited from it. Very nice. Okay, so this is gonna be a real grudge match to impede these guys, huh? Okay, we'll see if I can do it. And meanwhile, oh, that's not good. That's very bad. Okay. Okie dokie. No smites here. No, sorry, no impedes here. We got smite here. Let's see if we can confuse this piecorn. That'll maybe turn off its power. I resist the ability, that's annoying. Okay. I wanted to cast La Forte at this point, but I also need to shut down one of them there horsies, so... Okay, it's gonna be this guy. There we go. What I really would like to do is get some heals going, but with Olivier, our primary healer, and he's kinda preoccupied at the moment, being dead.
How could I?
Can't really do anything about that. Oh my goodness. This is a rough encounter. I might actually eat a game over here once again. Great. Okay, we have some... Azealia Kisses for curing KO. I should cook up some more of those if I can. Bigger heals than the reviving bombs, you know. Ooh, Alrighty, I guess we gotta pop a heal here. Let's do this. Let's just use an item on ourselves. Because I'm a little bit worried about if they were to attack Estelle next, which I can't heal her. Alright, not having fun with this formation here, you guys, just saying. It's just, I don't know, let's just boogie out of them plasma waves, probably the best move. He's so slow, look at how far he's behind on the tracker. Okay. There we go, a nice luck TR for everybody. Okay, Olivier's back in action, but he can't really do anything with this sitch. Just a quick crest back on himself. Right, and we can't use... Oh, I could have moved in the healing area. Whoopsie daisy. Ah, darn it. Oh well. Estelle's doing okay health-wise, so... Yeah, I could have maybe impeded that guy to the north and moved out of the way of the other plasma waves while doing it, but, you know... not with that status effect on Estelle, so... Okay, tough guys. Now these plasma waves are gonna diffuse themselves. And that's gonna be our opening to, like, get some work done on these chumps. I think we gotta take out the Picorns before the Death Speculars. Simply because the Death Speculars are not doing AoEs, and also they have less health, the Picorns, so... Gonna have to play it like this, but that's fine, that's fine. I can work these dudes. Alright. Feeling pretty strong now. Strong style. Yeah, this lone guy over here is the most full lead, so... Oh! Why? Why would that happen? So usually I'd wait for a chain 3 or chain 2 at this point, but those guys are really nicely... Oh no, Estelle can't because she's still got that status effect. She can't do anything. Okie dokie. And we'll do the standard strat here. Only gets a couple guys, but still. There we go. Alright, what's a nice big area? What are the weaknesses of these guys? Earth and fire and earth and fire. Good. That's good because I got a Petrosphere for you guys. Even Stone Impact. Actually, I'm gonna do Stone Impact. Bigger area there. Catches the whole lot of them. Meanwhile...
There we go. This'll do some good damage. Oh, yeah. Oof. Okay, gotta do something over there to help out, our boy. Okay, good. Removed one of them. Wow, those Speculars not taking all that much damage, actually. That's a problem. Okay. Ouch! Ah, we just got that status penalty removed, and like now this guy restored it on us. What a jerk! All right, let's get out of this laser's path. So I'm running over there. Let's just go punch. Oh, this guy's almost dead. Actually, I should have just gone and attacked him. Whoopsie daisy. I'm dumb. Well, for all I know, I would have missed, so, you know, whatever. Oh my goodness. At this point, it's only 800 hit points. That's not good enough. He's only got tier. I thought he was my healer. Oh my god. Why did I... He was my healer at some point, but I've messed with his setup so much. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's just pop this then.
My love, I give to thee.
It will give him a little bit of a fighting chance, our boy. Have I bought armor for Zin? We'll check that once we beat these guys. We'll check that in... back in town. Nice. Shut you down. Waste a turn. Ooh, nice. Okay. Okay, they're taking the same damage. The Death Speculars. They just have such a pool of hit points that it is kind of bonkers. Okay. I gotta move out of the line of fire here, so... That's also why I couldn't beat that one guy, right. So I'm gonna have to run over here. Just hope. They keep bullying these two. I don't know why. I really... That's mysterious. That's... real bloody mysterious it is. We lost our defense buff on everybody as well. Got the strength buff. Oh, I could have used smite to do extra damage. Oh man, now I'm really screwing up. Like, there's no reason I don't just smite them, you know? Smite me! Wow, okay. Yeah, don't have the recovery one here, so we'll just drop another Azealia Kiss. I can't reach him. Great, okay. So, let's just go and whip this guy. There we go. Go away, please. I guess I'll keep dropping Spiral Flares since... Yeah, I guess I could have just gone and healed with Estelle, now that I think about it. Right, because she can still use items. Well, aren't I stupid?
We're good to go.
And now I'm potentially gonna game over here. Just these will-o-wisps just suck. Oh. So yeah, about that getting a quick kill so we'd beat both these monsters in one episode. Yeah, it ain't happening, I guess. I just gotta use one of these on myself. Because they love bullying Zin for some reason, so gotta watch that the Will-O-Wisp doesn't come our way. My god, you know, once we, once we had the guys, the ads, the pike horns removed, I really thought we had this in the bag, you know? But, like... the inertia of these assholes is just too big. Gotta heal up stupid, confused Olivier. Come on, you schmuck. Ooh! At least look who's done being all handicapped here. Nice. Oh, not nice. I feel like I'm stuck in a heal loop here now. That doesn't feel great. How are they not close enough to get a heal on both of them? Ugh. Well, at least we get this free heal here. That's nice. There we go. Alright, we just gotta start piling in on these. Wow!
Take that.
So how are we supposed to beat these guys? They got such good magic defense and such good physical defense. Do that at least, but I'm gonna have to drop a item to restore. Oh, is there amp powder? Okay, gotta remember, those will just get you ready to go, apparently. Very good. Yeah, we might have to EP charge Estelle in a bit here. But for now... we'll do that. Yeah, I think we just gotta wail on these guys with our magical attacks and hope for the best, because, like, that physical damage from Zin was not impressive.
How could I fail?
I'm sorry, I'm just, like... this is driving me nuts now. Don't suppose you could confuse one of these guys. Got a funny feeling that no. Ooh, you know, might be time we have to bust out these things, yeah? First, I gotta heal myself up.
We're good to go.
We're in such a heal loop now, because, like, I can't keep up with their, like, damage output. They just keep doing the Will-O-Wisps, and it's so... brutal, you know? I mean, for all I know, I'm gonna use this final Azealia Kiss to get Olivier up, and they're just gonna KO him with the Will-O-Wisp, because they, for some reason, they really prioritize these guys. Okay, okay. Alright, I'm starting to get a little sick here of this nonsense, so now I'm gonna drop.
We're good to go.
Okay, interesting. Hey, that guy's petrified. God damn, that might be what we need. Okay, that game clutch. I'm glad I remembered the items I have in my pocket. That was super mega necessary to turn this boat around. Unfortunately, I bet this Will-O-Wisp... oh, never mind, okay. I was gonna be a hundo sure that that Will-O-Wisp, like, is not affected by the blind effect, but okay, cool, I'll take it. Hoo-ha! the music has not let up at all. The, like, you're in trouble music, you know? Okay, man, okay. So, Tita would have been amazing for this fight, using her blind cannon, her smoke cannon to, like, shut guys down here a little bit, you know? She would have been very, very handy for that. But, okay. Alright, man, clutch use of that weapon, the item, you know, like... Otherwise, I think we would have gotten a game over. I suspect I could not have kept up with this, brutal, like... There was such a high damage output on those will-o-wisps, you know? We're still not out of the woods, I think. That is insane that we do such little damage with our physical attacks. Is that just our boy Zin for some reason? Like, is he really under-leveled? He's not under-leveled. That's not possible. I gotta check his gear, I guess. Oh, okay. Music's back to normal, thank goodness. That's handy. Yeah, what's this attack like? If I just... Okay, that's a little bit better, but yeah. Wow, Zin is a little underpowered. Man, if his physical attacks aren't doing more than that, wow. We're in these annoying pairs here. Alright, well, we'll keep the Earth Lances up, and this guy should be done for. Little by little, you know? Oh, let's see how a chain attack does. Now we can actually have a chain, too. So... Stell and Sherazard, and then we go in on this guy.
Okay, gotcha.
Soya! Look, it was like 1,000 damage, so it's fine. Okay, how many more can I pull of these Earth Lances? 2 more. Should be enough, I think, to clock this guy, especially with the putting in the little bit of pressure here. Guess I could... Oh! We actually got a bunch of Earth moves here. How did I get Titanic Roar? How did I manage to get that for him? Alright, whatever, that's fine. Another Earth Lance. In his nose. Oh, he's gonna get a heal here at the last minute. Oh, that's rude. Rude game. Wow, that was unimpressive. Zin, what is up, buddy? What's happened to you today, dude? Guy is out of it. And we'll drop a Latier now on this back row. Let me show you how that's done, Zin. Earthlands! Uh-oh. Last minute, like, the blind effect goes away. Ooh, a crit on top as well. Okay.
Enjoy the show.
Well... I'm not entirely mad, you know. It was a brutal... Oh, nice. Sadist Whip too, huh? Okay. It was a brutal encounter, all things considered, you know, still, certainly. Like, it just was a tough fight, so... I'm a little bit miffed and I'm a little bit mad at myself for a little bit getting tilted there, for sure. Not the worst I've ever gotten, but, like, definitely was feeling it there. Like, oh my god. But it was a fight that ate up a lot of resources, and I feel like an idiot for... I don't know, like, I mean, I want to use the items occasionally, obviously, but, like, you know, just being like, oh yeah, wait, no, what if I throw down this and that'll get us a win? And sure enough, the fact that, like, we would have lost that if I had not used that one, like, a random effect item to, like, knock that guy down, you know? And, you know, also the random effect in general. I don't like relying on random effects, so it felt annoying that, like, we just clutched out with that Petrify, but, you know. Alright. I'll have to accept my win. Yeah, but we gotta look at Zin now. Like, that was not very impressive, I feel like, his output there. So, like, what the heck is that all about? I remember him hitting, like, a truck at some point. Zin, do you have your stuff equipped? Knuckle gear and Ceram coat and the Hawken boots. They're the best stuff. That gives him movement 10, right? So, knuckle gear is the thing he's got, and Ceram... Alright, he's got the best stuff. That's not the issue. Oh. Weird. Oh, yeah, hold on. Let's cook up some supplies here. So, I used the Rainbow Surprise once. Oh, let's just make a couple of them, since those were such good items. There we go. And then the Azalea Kiss that I've been relying on. Is there any better Cure KO that we've gotten since? We have, you know, Young Lady Plate is the sit-down thing, so I need stuff that helps in a fight. I probably should have used other healing items also that, like, you know, give status effects, right? Instead of the, like, the healing items that I used. Okay, that was a blind spot from yours truly, I admit. That was not smart of me. Fully admit that. I could have probably, like, used, like, buffing items, you know, that I have been cooking up to, like, maybe give me an edge. Sure. I'll admit. I will admit a failure on my part on that front, but now let's see. I need... Now it's time to do a little bit of shopping here, so don't mind me, everybody. We'll just clear this real quick, and then we'll go after that second monster, which hopefully will be slightly less of a ride. Oh boy, this is eating up all my money again, but hey, what are you gonna do? The circumstances demanded it in this little rodeo. There we go. Plenty of those. Those are some flaky potatoes, I tell you. Maple sugar is critically low. I need a lot of them for my 10-stack crepe. Okay. But it's looking pretty good on that front now. Why do I... Was the black pepper one of the things I accidentally bought way too many of? I think it is. And the red pepper, yeah. I've been using them up for something here, so it's all good. Alright. We are good on that front.